Hello and welcome back to Zero Escape, Zero Times Dilemma, where last time, oh boy, we did a lot of stuff last time. We jumped back to Rec Room, and we did Junpei's idiotic plan, which led to Junpei proposing to Akane, in which we learned that he doesn't know what directions are, which led to Q turning into a madman for some reason, and becoming Sonic the Hedgehog and Naruto charging his way into freaking Junpei and Akane like ragdolls, and then tried to Goomba stomp Carlos before he warped back to this timeline, where he told Q-Team to search the portrait. So now, because, I mean, we knew we were gonna have to, because we've been pretending that Q-Team just doesn't exist for quite a while now, because Q-Team sucks, but we knew that illusion was gonna run out eventually. We knew we were gonna eventually have to go back to Q-Team. So, and because we've been playing a C-Team for a while, and because that's the direction the story is headed, it seems like this is a good time to return to the wonderful world of Q-Team and play the only fragment which we have available to us for this team, which is whatever this is gonna be. Let's call this one the coffin room. Or pop off, you know, also a perfectly valid name for a fragment.
What the heck? What is this?
Take it off! I said take it off!
Ah! Open, damn it!
May the rest in peace. Boris Kanda Oranganda.
What the hell?
Huh? I thought we had died.
Huh?
A bomb on our collars exploded.
Maybe it was some kind of bad dream.
Dream? I hope that's what it was. This place is...
The pod room, I think. Something like that was written on the map.
So far, off to a pretty good start. Mira is not here. We are noticeably serial killer absent this time. These two still suck, but at least they're not literal serial killers.
But I don't see any pods here.
More importantly, where's Mira?
More importantly, we don't care.
Mira! Where is she?
We don't care.
Well, even if you ask me.
Does that mean you don't know?
Why would he know?
Shit! I hope Zero didn't... I won't forgive him! I won't! Mira is my angel!
In your dreams, dude. But also, you might want to set your sights to someone who isn't a serial killer. Pro tip. Pro tip from me. Don't fall in love with a serial killer. Eric.
Eric, calm down.
How can I be calm?
She's a serial killer, Eric.
I might be stuck all alone somewhere.
Who cares? She's a serial killer. My voice is dead. From laughing so hard last episode. You're sweating from trying to break
Eric,
down the door.
You need to stay calm in moments like these. You're just wasting your energy flailing about like that.
And he is certainly flailing about.
Please, Eric?
I know. Of course I know that. But there's no way I can just sit still here. Mira, the person most important to me. When I think about how she must be suffering right now.
Think about how her victims were suffering when she killed them.
I feel the same way. I don't want you or Mira to be hurt at all. It's hard for me to even think about it. I don't have any memories. I don't even know who I am. I can't remember if I have someone important. I know to you and the others, I look suspicious for a person you just met. But to me, how I am right now, everyone here, is all I have. Because of that, I consider all of you very important to me.
I don't care.
I don't want to hate anyone. I want to like you.
I don't want to like any of you. And so far, the game's doing a really great job of making me not like any of you.
Don't. I'll be really sad.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Hey, I'm sorry about before. Yelling at you, I mean. Like you said, we gotta stay calm, right?
Eric.
Come on, let's find a way out of here, quick. Will you help me to do that?
Yeah, of course.
They're really trying hard to force in some chemistry here, but it's not working. I will say, Q-Team's much more bearable without Mira. They're still not good characters, and I still don't like them, but they're at least tolerable without Mira here. Alright, let's solve some puzzles. I saw a note on the ground here. Can we pick that up? Something else on the floor. We got a note. It says strike. So I'm guessing we have to hit a bullseye on the dartboard, which, I mean, I could have guessed that much. Okay. I also see there's something here. There are these are strange grooves, huh? There's a metal thing in there. We can't get at it like this, damn. Lovely. Okay, so, can we just, if it's just glass, can't we just punch the glass? I feel like we should probably just be able to punch the glass. I don't know, okay, what about this thing? Hey, it's a hand, we could break down the door with this. No, I don't think so, but it's probably useful for something else. You mean, like, okay, so we need to, 2 locks, there's locks, okay. So we have to get the hammer, use it to smash the glass then? Okay. What? Okay. I, again, didn't even know what we were trying to do there. I just slid 2 blocks around and then okay, so the goal is to get all the blocks inside the thing. Okay. Well, we can do that. This is like preschool levels of sliding blocks around. Okay. Not exactly complicated. Okay, hammer. So can we use this to... No, don't. Back. Can we use this to smash this? It's okay, well, there goes that plan. What can we... It said strike. Can we hit the circles? Oh, what the... I did not think that was gonna happen. That was... I did not have that on my bingo card. Okay, that was not part of the plan. Okay, but now we can access more circles. Can we hit this one? Okay, so that does that. Great. So if we hit this one, do you think it'll... So wait, excuse me. Let's make sure I understand this. If I hit this, excuse me, it'll rotate the opposite direction. Or that'll... Oh wait, there's something up here now. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just make sure I hit this. Okay, so that sticks out. Okay. Wow. So now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 circles here. That we can hit. What do we try? I mean, I can see this up here. Can I... Too high to reach. Can I climb your shoulders? Why do I have to? Okay, but if it was Mira asking... Eric... Okay, so do we have to rotate the room to reach... Okay, so, so if I just keep rotating this, then in theory I should be able to reach it, right? Well, I can't reach it now. What happens if I hit this? That goes the opposite direction. Okay, that was not part of the plan. So if I hit this, that goes the opposite way. So I can always rotate it in this direction. Okay, can I reach it now? That'll reach me, rotate the room and bring it closer. What is happening in this? Okay. Rotating, how would it doesn't, it's not pulling it closer, it's rotating it. Rotating doesn't have to do with directions. Like, if I hit this, that only affects the freaking, I guess maybe we can, what happens if I do this? Just leave it. Okay, that doesn't do anything. And this, again, it's stuck there. This is, if I hit this, will that rotate? No, that just rotates that. If I hit this, then it rotates that. And then that's gonna send it back. Okay. What exactly do you want me to do here? Like, we can't bring it closer to us. Unless you want me to get it, like, on the floor. Like this. we can try this. Keep it going this way. And then from here we can just straighten it out like this. But that still doesn't... Let's break it with this hammer. It's impossible, it's the glass made of anyway. Okay, what about the lock? Okay, at least we can reach one of the locks now. So... We're trying to get everything inside again. Okay, let's push this up here. Okay, let's put this up here and get this down here. And do the same thing over here to get this down here, and then we can slide it up. Nope, no, we have to get this out of the way, and then we can do that. There we go, okay. So we've successfully reached one of the locks. So, now we have to reach the other one. Can we rotate? Can we just rotate the back one at least? So at least it's on the bottom now. We got it to the bottom. Okay, can we reach you? Yes, okay. So now, gotta get you down. Okay, so we're gonna have to stack these on top of each other, because I think we can fit at least 4 of these on this side. The problem is gonna be actually getting them to one side or the other. Because this, I can't slide this out any further. So we have to, like, move this down here, like that, so I can do a little switch like this. No, it's still stuck there, unless I can go along like that. Then I can get it over here, and then do the same. Okay, so these are both over here, so that part's done, and now I can put you in place like this, and then slide you down. Nice. Okay, that's actually kind of fun to do. Yes, it's locked. I knew you could do it. I got both locks open. Now we can open the cover. All right, let's get that driver thingy. Alright, we got a driver handle. Perfect. Phenomenal. Okay. It's handle for a large driver. So... Is there anything else we can interact with? We've already opened this. What do we have in our inventory? We have a hammer and a driver handle. This has to activate or trigger something. What would that be? I don't have the slightest idea. Can we... Oh. Wait, we can just... The pair's in a different spot now. Rotating the room can move that... Oh, I didn't even... I didn't even... Oh, okay. I didn't even... I wasn't even paying attention to that. I didn't even... Okay, so this makes more sense now. Oh, I'm gonna get the hammer. I didn't even realize that was happening with this thing. I actually just paid no attention to it whatsoever. Okay. So now can we get it? Okay. I didn't even realize. I paid no attention whatsoever. I did not realize that was what was happening here. I didn't think... I didn't even know that we were trying to... I didn't know that was... Okay. Wait, there's something else down here. Hold on. Can we... This is the right lock. I did the other locks. Now it's Eric's turn. Okay, can we... This should be... Is it just the same thing? Okay, so we'll slide this... No, hold on. Slide this out, slide this back, slide this up, rotate around, slide it in. There we go. Yeah, the right side is done. So now we gotta rotate. Okay, so this... Now that I understand how this works, I can actually rotate it appropriate. Oh, alright, we need to get the hammer out. Rotate it around. I think we should be able to reach this. And then... I don't know what the end game here is, by the way. Like, what we're actually trying to accomplish with this. But... Oh. Yeah, there we go. Slide it in. But wait, I'm just trying to find all the locks I can to open this up. Okay, so... Zero doll picture... Become me. Ha, no thanks. I'll pass on that one there, friend. Can we use the driver handle here? It's a serrated hole. I think someone can go in here. It says anything like the shape thing. Yeah, I mean, we have this. We have this. I don't... Do you want me to combine this with the handle, maybe? Like that. There. Now it'll go in. And now we need a combination lock. Okay. There are no numbers in this room. There just straight up are no numbers in this freaking room. The only thing I can think is that maybe we have to find 0. But there's no 0 anywhere on... So if I rotate this... Wait. Wait, hold on. 33, 21. How does that equals 14? Wait. Oh, okay. Aha, okay, I get it. Okay, I got it. Okay, so the blue numbers are subtraction and the red numbers are addition. So we have to add them together and subtract them together to get it to equal 0. Okay, that was not made very clear, but okay, so got that. Okay, so if in that case, if we no, that's the wrong direction. If we get it to, hey, let's reset. If we get this to 20, then to 17 minus 3 minus 14, 10. Can I just keep going like this, actually? So can I just keep going in a circle like this? No, because that doesn't get us anywhere. But I can go back to get to 14. And this will get me to that gets me to 22. I'm trying to just get us, like, I can keep going back and forth like this. And that gets me to 0. Okay. So that's good. So now we're at, oh, you. Okay, we have to rotate the out. Okay. Oh, fun. We don't know what we can't see ain't that a pip. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going around until eventually I get something. Because if I just keep going around like this, and then eventually I should get somewhere, right? Yes, because now I just go back 1 and I get to 0. Okay. Well, that was a pain. Okay, wow. Yay, it worked. And now, oh, fun. This popped up. What? We have to rotate the whole thing back in order. Let me guess. We have to get the green lines to line up. I can guarantee you that that's okay. So let's rotate this whole thing around, so that we can line them up. Like, can I? So that's there. The problem is that no, but that only affects. What are the rules on what affects? Like, why does this only affect certain things sometimes? Why does I don't get it. I don't get it. Why does this? What are the rules on what this? Okay, great. We line up the green lines. What are the rules on which one it decides to turn and when? Okay, well oh great, a shotgun. This can only go well. I foresee no possible negative consequences with this. Okay. Alright, this one's gonna be a little bit tougher. Alright, so let's get this back here. Where can I hide? I can get, let's put you down here for now. Maybe like there, so I can put you up there. Hide you in the corner. And so it's still not enough to get the red one in. But like, clearly these are meant to connect together. I wanna get these two to connect together. Because they clearly are meant to snap. Like, if I can get them together, I can snap them, and it'll take up less space. The goal is to take up as little space as possible here. So on that note, maybe if I put these up here, that'll come back in space. So I can put you up here. And then if we put you out of the way, I'll shove you there. And then we're one step closer to getting these two together. So let's put you to the side. So I think if I put you over here and you down here, then I can get the green one up there to line you up just like that. Actually, no. Better idea. Put you here to fill in that space. And then you can fill up there. Fill in here. That goes there. And now I can flip you all the way around to get you in line there. And we're almost there. So now just slide down here and then slide down. It doesn't let go immediately. When I drag it down, it doesn't let go immediately. So if I move up too quickly, it'll keep my input going. But now I can drag it across. Okay. Whew. That one was kind of tough. That one was a little bit tougher. Yes, it worked. All right, good job. I knew you could do it. So now let's go do the other one. This one looks like it might be a pain. All right. Well, step 1, get these. I mean, this one's already as far down as it can go. But if let's put you up here. So just get everything as far away as we possibly can. because this kind of snaps together. That's still not enough to get it in. So what if we can we get you like I can't get the blue one all the way down here, unfortunately. But I might be able to if I can get you down. If I slide you over here, I can get you down, and then put you here and get you across like that. We're trying to, because I can get you up there, and then I can try to put you up there, but that doesn't accomplish the, like I can definitely do this, but I can do it better if I stick you all together like this, because then I can put you up here and then slide you right across. Nice. All right. So these are pretty neat. I don't get how the rotating things work, because sometimes it would only turn one of the blocks or one of the parts of the room, and sometimes it would turn all of them, and I don't get how that was supposed to work. But we did it. We somehow pulled it off. Now we have a shotgun, which I'm guessing now this has got to be powerful enough to break through that to break through this. Yep. Okay. So now I can press the button, and this is gonna open the door. Nope. It's gonna open up. Guess who's inside the pod? Guess who's there? Yep. It's Mira. Okay, so that escape was partially good and partially bad. Partially good because of the block sliding puzzles, partially bad because there was no consistency as to how you rotated things around at all.
Mira. Mira.
I wouldn't be too heartbroken about it. She's a serial killer. I really wouldn't be too broken up about this, guys.
What
This is a win for society.
is this? An electronic key? There are marks on her neck. Mira must have been strangled. Help me! It hurts!
Stop it, Daddy! If you keep going, Crystal, he'll... Shut up!
Okay. Was not counting on that one. I was, decidedly not expecting that to come up as a part of his backstory. That's actually really, dark, to say the least.
Dad, he's the bad one. He said to do it. He said to do it. And that's why I put it in the lake. I put Chris's body in the lake. Oh no, I must keep smiling. Keep smiling. Keep smiling.
Hey, Eric. Look. No. It can't be.
Junpei?
You don't need to keep showing me this. I know what happened.
No.
Carlos just killed Akane. And he must have killed Junpei too.
Now announcing the current
Yeah, we know the drill. I'm gonna clear this out. We already gotten the use out of it. June, we don't need the Back to the Future chart anymore. At this point, if you don't get what's going on there, then you should just go watch the movie for yourself. You should watch the whole trilogy. It's great. And for the love of God, do not take what this game seriously. Do not take what this game says about that trilogy seriously. There we go.
Six people are dead.
Thanks. I remember.
Did I just hear you say yes?
No.
6 people died! And you... Oh, I get it now. So that's it. You teamed up with Carlos, didn't you?
It is really hard to take this seriously with these animations.
The team died is probably because of the vote at 1330. You and Carlos knew that had happened. And then Carlos took care of Junpei and Akane. While you killed Mira here!
No. No!
That brings the number dead to 6. So that's why you did all that to get out of the shelter!
But I...
Ah!
Wait! It... hurts.
You killed Mira!
I don't need the sound effects.
You killed her!
You're strangling a child, Eric! Eric! I guess he summoned his Sonic the Hedgehog strength again. Just homing attacked onto freaking Eric. Hey, I wonder who... Someone tells me we know who strangled Mira. So, just when you thought things weren't bad enough, just when you thought it was only Mira we had to worry about, now Eric is strangling children. And apparently Mira as well, I'm guessing, because if he tried to strangle Q, if P then Q. Oh, also, remember that time when he sacrificed Q so he and Mira could live? Remember that? Yeah, that was fun. Q Team sucks. Just wanted to remind everybody, Q Team is awful.
The X-Passes are...
Q Team is actually terrible.
What are you doing?
Why did you leave the... He's great. You know, I was gonna say that Eric was probably the most normal one of Q Team, but nope, Eric is just as crappy of a human being as Mira is. They're all terrible. They all suck.
No. Wait, Eric. I didn't kill Mira.
You didn't?
Of course I didn't. I could never do some...
Then tell me who did it. Tell me the killer.
Do you really think that a child could have possibly strangled her?
His name.
Really? That's what you're going with? That's your brilliant theory?
But I...
20 seconds. That's all I'm giving you. You better tell me the truth. I don't like liars. Now, tell me. Who killed Mira? 19? 18?
Time to decide. I bet I know who it was. So if I put it, can I? I don't have a lot of time to think here. We'll mess around later. We're just gonna put Eric's in for now. But I can guarantee you that if we try to put in 0, or if we try to say nobody killed Mira, something's gonna happen.
Me? I killed Mira?
You just tried to strangle Q.
Ah!
Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen.
Why?
Oh great, it just ends. Okay, it just ends. It just ends. Well, let's go back in again and see what magical things happen this time. Okay, so there's only 2 choices. Wait, so what? So, okay, so one ending is you enter Eric's name, and the other ending... I'm just gonna... There's no way there's only 2 endings. Because I could say any... I could literally put anybody's name in there. There's gotta be so many endings to this that just haven't unlocked yet. I'm gonna try... Can I just say, I don't know? Like, can I just say... No clue? Alright, no clue. I don't know. No clue.
You're not even making fucking sense.
Okay, maybe it didn't accept my answer then, because this is the same ending as last time. Okay, great, that didn't get me anywhere. I'm gonna try to break this. I'm gonna see how many things I can do. Like, how many... Will it just default to Eric shooting me every single time? Okay, so Eric's rage puts in... Okay, that's interesting. So, what happens if I just don't say anything? Like, if I let the timer run out, what happens? That's probably the... If anything I say will result in him killing me, then I just won't put in anything. Well, we'll sit here for 10 seconds. How you guys doing today? You enjoying this game? You enjoying the insanity of the Sonic the Hedgehog Naruto running and the Goomba stomping and the Back to the Future bullshit and the fireplace stupid play and the X passes and just this, and Eric being a psychotic serial killer apparently, and Mira being a psychotic serial killer, and Q-Team just sucking in general? I don't know, man. This is a game. Well, this cutscene's different, so...
I don't know. I don't know. No.
Fuck! Hey, how could any of this even happen?
That is a very long, complicated story.
Everything to me.
She was also a serial killer.
A lowly ice cream clerk. And a beautiful goddess of a customer.
I can't wait for the moment when they figure out that she's a serial killer and they're like, what? How could it be possible?
She seemed like a rare flower, forever out of my reach. It made me happy just to see her smile from behind the counter. But I took her order, and we spoke for a bit. Day after day, we talked like that. I wanted to be with her. If she needed help, I wanted to be there.
Well, she probably heard about what you... This is an awful joke. This is a terrible joke. But she probably heard about what you did to your brother, and then she's like, that skill set could be helpful with my line of work.
I started to feel like I'd do anything for her.
And she'd probably ask you to do very awful things, because, a gentle reminder, she's a serial killer!
Was the one to ask me out the first time.
I wonder why.
Every date after that, I took the initiative. The longer we dated, the more and more I came to like her. I really loved her.
You're in for a world of hurt, buddy, and I may not mean, and that may be a literal comment.
Somehow, I felt like she was a lot like my mother. To tell the truth, I don't really remember much about my mother anymore. She died when my brother and I were still pretty small. But she was a good cook, and liked things clean. She was always smiling. And above all, her gentleness and warmth are what I remember the most. I guess putting it that way Her and Mira aren't very similar at all. But still, I felt something in who Mira is. Something that's a lot like her.
That doesn't do great for your credibility if you say this. If someone tells you, hey, you're a lot like Mira, that's when you're like, uh-oh, what did I do wrong?
Everything just seemed so bright after I met her.
She's buttering you
I
up.
couldn't help but think every day was great. I was going to propose. I scraped together all my money and bought an engagement ring. And then...
So, by the way, these two aren't actually dating. He just has a crush on her, and he bought an engagement ring.
Why? Why did this have to happen?
Karma.
Hey, Eric. Oh, let's work together to find the killer.
I don't really
Really
care.
sad Mira died
No,
too.
though this is she's a serial killer.
Never forgive the person who did it.
How about you work on not forgiving
That's
her?
why. Hmm? This is...
What, a burn mark? Let me guess,
What
the
the-
dog. Dog coming in to save the day.
Cab.
Doggo! Doggy. Hello.
I think... I knew it!
What is it?
It's a note.
A note?
Search the family portrait.
Hey, where you going? Damn it. There's something special about this?
The note said to examine the family portrait.
No, it said to search it. Which, okay, fine. Different semantics, but whatever.
Who is it from?
The air vent connects to Ward C, so I guess.
Carlos.
This picture must have something.
Wait, maybe this is a trap? He did kill Junpei and Akane. He could be planning to... I told you to hold on a minute!
Let go! Let go of me!
What? How did that happen?
Whoa! What the...
How did that happen?
A door. It's a door.
How did flicking his...
What's the door
Okay.
doing here?
Nope,
Twins' birthday?
it won't budge.
It's his twin's birthday down there. We don't know any twins. Akane, wait, Santa and Akane aren't twins, right? They're just siblings? I don't think so?
Twins' birthday?
Huh?
Look, it's written right here.
The twins' birthday, huh? Okay, I'm lost. What's the big deal?
It's gotta be some kind of hint, I think.
For what?
Opening this door.
But it's totally blank. There's no input screen or confirmation device?
Yeah, no keyholes or buttons or switches either.
Hey! What are you doing?
I'm checking Mira's body.
Why?
Well, maybe she was holding onto a remote or something like that.
Wait! Let me do it.
Yeah, let's let Eric examine Mira's body. That's a great idea. This won't end horribly at all.
No. She didn't have anything.
Huh?
There's something on her nails.
It looks like skin and blood.
What's that doing there?
Well, it doesn't look like she has any external wounds. So that means,
This isn't Mira's blood and skin?
well, she must have struggled with someone before she died.
Killer should have scratches from Mira somewhere on their body.
Should I take my clothes off? But it's pretty strange.
What is?
Well, I thought up until now that Mira had been killed while she was asleep. After she'd been injected with the anesthetic.
I'm trying to think. Clover and Snake aren't twins either, right? I don't think we know any twins. I'm racking my brain to try to think about this insane series. I don't think we know any twins. We know siblings, but not
Did
twins.
she put up a resistance?
At least I don't think. But even if they were twins, we don't know their birthday.
Now it is time for you to sleep.
Zero!
Please shoot the screen with a shotgun. Please
When
prove your
next you
stupidity.
wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
Oh, lovely.
Bastard!
Pleasant dreams.
He was gonna shoot the screen with a shotgun too. I'd like to point that out. He was absolutely ready to shoot that screen with a shotgun, as if that would do anything. Well, that was a fragment. Okay. Wow. The puzzles were confusing. The block puzzles were great. The room rotating was crazy. The story just... I hate Q-Team so much. I really hate Q-Team. And by the way, if I'm missing something, like if Akane and Santa or Clover and Snake are actually twins and I'm just forgetting, please let me know in the comments, because I'd like to not. Clearly, that's going to be important. So I'd like to have all the information I can, moving forward here. We didn't unlock any more. Really, we didn't unlock. I mean, hey, no complaints here. We didn't unlock any more Q-Team fragments, which means next time we have to do a D-Team fragment. So, which I mean makes sense, because I mean we could technically do the last C-Team fragment, but we haven't done D-Team in a while. So we'll go back to D-Team next time. You know, just to visit our old friends over at D-Team. But yeah, I mean, so I've been spared by the game. There are no more, as of right now anyway, there are no more fragments for us to go to here. And let me just check real quick. We didn't leave any story locks here, right? Wait, what? Wait, did I not press the... Wait. What else didn't I... Okay, this. I knew that would be unfinished. That's just one thing. That's the beginning of the game. This is the execution where we vote. And this one is... How did I not do this? Did I seriously not... Hold on, we're gonna go... Hold on, because we still have some time left before we hit an hour. I'm gonna go back and do this real quick. I don't know, how did I not do this before? Because I've been making a concerted effort so far to do, like, both choices or all the choices in each fragment before we move on to the next one. How did I not do this? How did I not pick... I'm just confused as to why I wouldn't have chosen both. Because every other time I've chosen both. Okay, whatever. We'll do it now to make up for it. Your choice is made. Great. Lovely.
Let's do it.
Why?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't. Our fate can go 4 different ways if that's the situation. If we are infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. If we aren't infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. The important thing we need to remember, though, is the mortality rates. Zero said the casualty rate is 75% for the Radical 6 virus. And we saw in the files that death is 100% confirmed for Fnatic Bio-R. So we can use that to determine. It's clear which option is best, right?
I see. The probability that we're infected with FBR is 2 to 1, which means If we inject Radical 6, our survival rate is half of 125, 62.5%.
And if we don't inject it, then our chance is sitting at 50%.
Any objections? Then we know what to do. Okay, here we go. Ready?
At first, I just thought that maybe the game didn't save properly and that I did do this, but no, because I don't recognize any of these cutscenes. So I just didn't. Why didn't I not do this back when we first did this fragment?
And
I've gone out of my way to do every choice so far that was available to me. So why didn't I choose this?
So
Here's
are
the
we
dog
good?
again.
Did we do the right thing?
The lab door opened afterwards, so we must have.
do you feel any different?
No, not really.
So, I guess.
Hey, Eric. I've thought this before, but, well, your laugh is kind of strange.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess this is, well, sort of a bad habit I've had since I was a kid.
What do you mean?
Issues at home, I guess.
Was your family difficult?
That's just it. We were completely normal.
What you told me earlier does not jive well with that statement.
A kind mom, a clumsy dad, and an annoying little brother.
Based on what you just told me, clumsy does not quite fit the description there.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. They've just been crying.
Hey, you two. Mind telling Mommy why you're crying?
Chris broke my toy!
No! It was your fault, Eric!
Chris, Eric, listen to me, okay? When painful or sad things happen, people get angry or cry because of them. But even at those times, I want you to never forget to smile.
Smile?
Yes, smile. No matter how painful things get,
I guess Clover got that same advice for the last game.
as long as you can face it with a smile, happiness will come to you. Smiles have a strange power.
Really?
Yes, really. And that's not all. A smile can make everyone all around you happy too.
They can also creep you out if the animators don't do a good job.
You too, Mommy? You'll be happy too?
Of course. So why don't you two stop fighting and show Mommy your smile?
Okay.
Yeah!
You sure are something else.
You didn't solve the problem. The toy's still broken. Someone still broke the damn toy.
Hey, what about me? Can Daddy get some smiles too?
No, because based on what we just learned, you're kind of an abusive prick.
Oh dear, it looks like Daddy's lonely, you two.
No. No.
Let's all give him a whole lot of
No, let's not do
smiles.
that. Let's not, no.
Okay.
I vote we don't do
Get
that.
over here for a
No.
Oh, you've gotten big.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, okay. Come at me. I'm ready.
Yay!
Don't think I forgot what you showed me earlier in this episode game. Don't think I forgot all about that.
Mom always told us to never forget to smile. She'd never hurt a bug. Not even if a line of ants crossed her path. She was that kind and gentle.
And yet she reminds you of Mira?
She was incredible. And when we lost her, that's when Dad changed.
You didn't say what you lost her to. Like, he didn't say whether she died of, like, a car accident or something, or if it was just natural cause or whatever. And you may think, why do I care? And the reason why I bring that up is because it's probably going to have some importance to something later. If he's being deliberately vague with how she died, it's probably going to have... It's gonna be Mira. Mira's gonna be the one who killed her. She's gonna be the woman in the park that was her first victim. Because that's why. Because she told him that's. Oh. Because she said something. She was so forgiving and so smiling and happy. Not happy, but she was like, "I forgive you. Just don't do it again," or whatever. That lines up with her character description. Oh. It's her. She's the reason why she died. Mira killed his father. Sorry, Mira killed his mother. Oh. Okay. Okay, sure thing, game. That is an insane coincidence that Eric just happened to fall in love with. No, that Mira happened to walk into the shop of the person whose mother, the shop of the son whose mother she killed. And that he happened to fall in love with the person who killed his mother. That is insane.
Shut the hell up! Who said you could fucking cry?
Yeah, and this man is also just bottom of the barrel garbage.
Jesus, Eric. Can't you even look after your
Said the shithead that just punched him.
shitty little brother?
Sorry.
I can't. Stop. I can't. Stop.
Don't cry.
Stop.
Don't get mad. You better always smile, was what Dad liked to say. But unlike Mom, he was never not angry with us. Eventually, I figured out how to smile, regardless of what was going on.
Because I met my mom's killer. I did not. No.
Just smiling day in and day out. No fun. Not happy. I'd be made fun of, or yelled at. And no matter the pain, no matter how bad it was, I never raised my voice. I just kept smiling. I didn't stop, even after Dad fell ill and died. So I guess the two smiles, one taught by my mom, and one forced by my dad, got kinda mixed up. And the result is what I pasted on my face.
Eric, she's...
I've never talked to anyone about all of this before, but... Mira, will you still love me? Even with me being like this?
How dumb can you get?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even have to ask, did I?
Eric, thanks for sharing that.
It wasn't like I did it for you or anything. It just sort of came out, that's all.
Yeah, still, thanks.
To tell the truth, I just didn't want to end up like my father.
Well, so much for that dream.
So I forced my mouth to keep smiling through everything. But it's no use. The worst part of me still came to the front after we got trapped here. I pushed all of that on you, too.
Don't worry about it. I'm alright.
Okay.
So, you never mentioned you had a younger brother.
Yeah. About your age, more or less.
What? We're the same age?
He better not pull off that f***ing mask and it be his brother, I swear to God, this game. If this game throws yet another one of those coincidences our way, I swear to God.
Oh, maybe we could be friends. Would it be okay if I met him after we get out?
Well... anyway, sorry I turned the mood dark.
You turn the mood. Oh, your jokes always crack me up, Eric.
Huh?
I mean, to think that was dark. You really have a sense for these things.
Yup, it was her.
Don't worry, listening
It
to
was
it was
absolutely her. It was absolutely
Wait a
her.
minute. What makes you think that was all a joke?
It was absolutely her.
It was such a sad story. He just told us he's been holding in this painful past the whole time. How is that a joke?
Oh, I just didn't think.
Oh
Made a
my
mistake,
God, this game.
A mistake?
I'm so sorry. I've always been clumsy. It's at times like these that I don't even know how to look, you know?
Clumsy?
Hey, Eric.
Can you tell me?
Mira?
Oh my god! What do you... How did you... How did Q not see that?
What? No. Mira? Why did you...
Q team sucks!
What's wrong with you, Mira? Stop! Stop this!
Just turn on Sonic the Hedgehog mode, Goomba Stomper, Naruto Charger, Spartan Charger! Do something!
No!
You are terrible. Bottom of the barrel trash. And the dog didn't do anything to help either. Just sit there on its ass the whole time. Oh great. I'm done. Nope, that's enough for today. That would be enough for today. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for hopefully less insanity with D-Team in Zero Escape Zero Time Dilemma. Goodbye.